Even with meticulous planning, some slip-ups manage to sneak into movies. Surprisingly, these mistakes often go unnoticed by casual viewers or even add charm to the final product. Here are 10 movie blunders that found their way into the final cut and became iconic moments in cinema history. 1. The Stormtrooper's head bump, Star Wars: A New Hope. In the iconic Star Wars scene where stormtroopers burst into a control room, one trooper accidentally bumps his head on the doorframe. Despite being a clear error, the mistake was left in, and fans have embraced it as a quirky detail of the Empire's less-than-perfect soldiers. 2. Julia Roberts changing croissant, Pretty Woman. In one scene, Vivian, Julia Roberts, is enjoying breakfast with Edward, Richard Gere. As the camera cuts back and forth, her croissant inexplicably transforms into a pancake. This continuity error has become a fun Easter egg for fans of the romantic classic. 3. The cowboy in ancient Rome, Gladiator. During a battle scene in Gladiator, a crew member wearing jeans and a t-shirt can be seen briefly in the background. This anachronistic error is easy to miss but has since been spotted by eagle-eyed fans and added to lists of amusing movie goofs. 4. The Vanishing Glass, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. When Harry releases a snake at the zoo, Dudley leans on the glass before it disappears. However, in the wide shot, the glass has vanished entirely before the magical moment even occurs. This mistake is small but noticeable to attentive fans. 5. The watch in a historical epic, Braveheart. In Braveheart, set in the 13th century, Mel Gibson's character William Wallace is seen wearing a wristwatch during one scene. While it may seem unbelievable, this error was caught too late to be removed, adding an unintended modern twist to the historical drama. 6. The tank in the background, Troy. In a sweeping scene of ancient Greece in Troy, a modern tank can be spotted in the distance. The tank was likely a part of production equipment left visible in the final cut, a detail that stands out starkly in the film's historical setting. 7. The clumsy extra, North by Northwest. In Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest, a young boy can be seen covering his ears before a gun is fired in a cafe scene. The anticipation of the loud sound was unscripted, but it added an unintentional dose of realism to the suspenseful moment. 8. The cameraman's reflection, Jurassic Park. In the scene where the velociraptors corner the kids in the kitchen, a cameraman's reflection can be briefly seen in the shiny surface of a kitchen appliance. Despite this being a clear error, it remained in the final version of the blockbuster. 9. The Magic Hat, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, is known for his chaotic brilliance, but even his hat seems magical. In one scene, his hat is thrown into the sea during a fight, but in the next shot, it's back on his head without explanation. This continuity gaffe became a fun mystery for fans. 10. Gandalf's modern accessory, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. During a dramatic scene in The Two Towers, Gandalf, Ian McKellen, is briefly seen wearing a wristwatch. Although barely visible, this mistake stands out in a fantasy epic set in Middle-earth and has become a hilarious talking point for fans. Mistakes like these remind us that even the most polished films are created by humans. Rather than detracting from the magic of cinema, these blunders often add an extra layer of enjoyment for keen-eyed fans.